Good afternoon, this is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 77, part 5. Using the Sefer Chinuch, a Mitzvah Day keeps your soul on its way. Once again, dedicated to the holy Jewish people in Eretz Israel. May Hashem protect every Jew, especially in Israel, from our enemies, and may we destroy our enemies speedily in our days. Amen. So we can serve you, Hashem, without any distractions whatsoever. Okay, the beautiful mitzvah of not to argue for conviction in capital cases. The underlying purpose of the mitzvah. The Chinuch begins his discussion of the underlying purpose of the mitzvah with the first of the 4 judicial actions prohibited by this mitzvah. Among the underlying purposes of this mitzvah are the following. With respect to the first facet of the prohibition, as we have stated it at the outset of this mitzvah, i.e. that one of the judges may not follow the view of his fellow judge, but rather he must understand the matter pertaining to the case and reach a decision independently. The reason for this prohibition is because if it would be permitted for one judge to follow the opinion of another judge, it is possible that as a result, an entire case would sometimes be decided on the basis of the opinion of only one of the judges. Consider the matter and you will see that it is so. And Hashem, blessed be He, did not wish to submit the judgment regarding a life to the opinion of one man. The Chinuch above cited Mechilta, which excludes monetary cases from this prohibition. Here the Chinuch explains why that should be so. However, with regard to monetary law, where errors in judgment are subject to redress by way of repayment, we are not concerned with all these issues. Indeed, even the fact that we initially submit monetary cases to a court comprised of 3 judges is based upon the premise that it is possible that at least one of the judges is not proficient in monetary law. Since essentially only one learned judge is required, there is no reason to prohibit the other judges from following the opinion of the most learned judge among them. Isn't that interesting? The Chinuch discusses the underlying purpose of the other facets of the mitzvah. As to the rest of the laws that are learned from this verse, such as the law that a judge who advances an argument for acquittal may not subsequently advance an argument for conviction, and the law that we do not open deliberations in capital cases with arguments for conviction, and the law that we do not begin the deliberations with the words of the preeminent judge, all these laws are expressions of the compassion that Hashem, blessed be He, has for His creations. As by way of analogy, a person has compassion for his children, as it is written regarding the relationship of God to the Jewish people. You are children to Hashem, your God, etc. That's from Deuteronomy. All these laws distance the possibility of conviction in capital cases and serve to make acquittal from capital punishment more likely. The Chinuch presents a parable to explain the paradox that God sets the death penalty for certain violations, yet seeks to distance its use. Okay, I think we'll pause there, and we'll go over that parable tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Response Feature Mitzvah 36 100 for the gold. We'll see you tomorrow.